Hi, this is Sean.
Hi, this is Isaac.
And this channel's called Wolf Dog
Dog
Moon. And today we're going to be doing a review of episode 2 of the Memphis Wrestling. So if you like this kind of content, smash that like button. Subscribe to our channel for more. Ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out on our next upload. Comment down below and share with your friends. Alright, let's get into this. So if you saw last episode that we did episode 1, which went all the way back to the beginning of the year for this Memphis Wrestling on the Memphis Wrestling YouTube channel. So we will leave a link down in the description below so that you can click on that and it'll take you to these matches that we're talking about. Because again, we're going back to the beginning of the year and this is episode 2 of their episodic content. So, we're just going to review the show and let you know what we think, spoiler free. So you don't have to worry about being spoiled on anything. So let's get into this. Now, first of all, it begins with a little tribute to in the memory of this guy, Joseph Hudson. So, that kicks off the show. But after that, they get in right away to this Cobra King Cup tournament. And essentially, they have to crown an actual champion for this promotion. So, this is the round 2 of that tournament. So, if you haven't seen last episode, you're going to want to do that before watching this because you will be spoiled on who won last week because the tournament's continuing. So now we're in round 2. So in round 2 we have Derek King. He's known as he's like a real excited, smiling guy and stuff, and he's accompanied by this guy Van Vicious. So that was like a little segment that they did. And but that's not the first match. The actual first match of the tournament is between the last high stepper, DJ Brown. Now, this guy comes out with nunchucks, and if you've seen last episode, then you know what he's all about and stuff. He's this real agile guy, and he's got a lot of quickness and a lot of high kicks and versatility and stuff. And he's going against the big bear of a man, Norman Meklakov. They call him the Russian Wrecking Ball. Now, just backing up a little bit, if you like wrestling and you like when it's called wrestling and you like when the wrestlers are called pro wrestlers and not something else, then you're gonna love this promotion. They're going old school. They do all the moves. They're doing all the quintessential wrestling moves that go back throughout the history of wrestling. And you're getting sidewalk slams. You're getting leg locks. You're getting fisherman suplexes. You're getting leapfrogs. You're getting sunset flips. Double drop kicks, suplexes, you're getting headlocks, you're getting all the moves, spinning heel kicks, you're getting the big leg drops, and they're grappling, they're doing all the stuff that you would actually expect with a pro wrestling show.
Yeah, you're getting good quality variety in the wrestling moves in this.
Yeah, so you don't get limited move sets from the wrestlers. They're doing what it takes to try to win the match that they're in, and it makes logical sense. And also the commentary in this and the presentation is awesome. It's squarely on the wrestlers in the ring. So we would say that that's an awesome thing, and definitely we recommend these shows. They're completely free on YouTube. They're fun, they're family friendly, they have awesome action, and again, it's free. So, I mean, you have kids in the crowd, they're showing them, they're screaming and cheering, USA, USA. It's awesome. And so that's the first match. You have this very imposing figure in Norman Meklikov. He's this Russian guy. He looks like he comes to from the hinterlands, the snowy plains of Russia. And this guy, he's big, he's mean, and he looks like a winter bear. He's no nonsense, and he's taking on a very agile an opponent in this DJ Brown. So check out that match. There's a lot of back and forth action in it. And you can chime in at any point, Isaac. Now, in the second segment, they have there's these guys called the Skimmerhorns, and there's these guys called the Posse, and they make appearances. And so far in the episodes that we've seen, these guys, they keep turning up and stuff, and usually there's some cool gags and different things that they do. So we're not going to spoil it, but there is a really funny segment in this that you're going to want to check out. And so moving on to the next match, they have a tag team match. And what's cool about how this is presented, to try to get it across to you how they approach this show, it's at the concept level, they get it right. They're treating this like it's pro wrestling, and they're everything, all the decisions that they're making, they make sense as a result. So, for example, the tag team matches, all the matches have time limits. So it makes sense. Okay, you don't have infinite amount of time to get your match over. You have to beat your opponent in a certain amount of time, which is really cool. And then at this match, you have some real colorful guys coming out too. They're called the Hollywood Blondes. You have Adam Swayze, and then they refer to his tag team partner as a co-star. So co-starring this guy Rex, and he's a big dude. This guy Rex, and both of them are very kind of flamboyant looking. They're wearing super bright colors. I think they're wearing like super bright pink. And they're going against, now these two guys, they look tough. They're referred to as Big Ace and Big Jack Parker. And they're basically billed as Southern wrestlers. And they're wearing army camo. They're wearing black boots. They look mean. They look tough. And to me, it looks like, okay, when they're not training at the army base in their spare time, they're going to show up at these wrestling matches and put a hurting on people. And that's what they're looking to do in this match. It's a roughhouse match. And again, with this promotion, they're doing sidewalk slams, they're doing suplexes, they're doing all the moves. There's no limitations to what they're doing, and how also in conjunction with how it's being presented, it's a fun show. And again, it's family friendly, and in these times, things are expensive. And so if you're looking for fun family entertainment, you can all sit on the couch and have a good old time, then this is going to fit the bill. Now, after that match, you have a women's match, and it's from the women's division. And now again, the characters are really colorful, and you really want to get behind them and learn what they're about.
I'd say in general with this promotion, from what I've seen so far, they do a pretty good job with portraying the gimmicks of the wrestlers, and I'd say that they have some cool names to the wrestlers too.
Right, so yeah, that definitely do. And in this particular women's match, you have Diana Taylor. Yeah, she comes out to like some country music intro, and so she looks very colorful and stuff. Now she's going against Smoking Hot Nikki Lane, and they build her from Arkansas. She's wearing red and black, and she looks tough and kind of streetwise and stuff. And so, what's interesting is if you have watched the original episode 1, there's, I don't want to spoil it, but there's a character, he keeps showing up. That's all I'm gonna say. And you're wondering why this guy keeps showing up and stuff. So I'm not gonna spoil what that's all about, but it's an interesting little bit about these matches with the women. So in the next match, you have another tag team. Now this one was awesome. Now you had Alan and Cameron. They're called the Russell Twins, and these guys were super athletic. They're going all over the place in this match, and now they're taking on these guys called the Young Goats. Now these two guys, they're awesome. They're wearing the outfits they're wearing reminded me of the Hart Foundation from back in the day, with the black and the pink. And these two wrestlers of the Young Guns, one guy's name is Big Aaron Rodgers, and he's called the Problem Child. And then the other one's called Zay Washington, and he's known as the Chosen One. And these two guys, they're 19 years old, but they've been wrestling since they were like 13 years old or something. And they're good already. Like, they're doing all the moves. They're doing these unbelievable moves for guys that young. And these guys look like they mean business. They look like they're gonna go places in the wrestling business. And again, we want to get this across that they're doing all the moves, these wrestlers in this promotion. Like we said before, they're doing spinning heel kicks, they're doing headlocks and leg drops, they're doing chokeholds, they're using the ropes, and they're doing sunset flips, and it's awesome. So definitely want you to check that out.
It's a pretty impressive performance.
Yep, and then in the main event, now we have a 30-minute time limit that they give for this, and we have Big Swole Justin Cole versus Bret Michaels. Now the guy Bret Michaels, he's a super impressive looking dude. He is called, like when they introduce him, they say welcome to the Gun Show. So he's also referred to as the Gun Show. And this Big Swole guy, he carries around the protein shake as part of his gimmick, and it's funny and it's awesome as well. This guy's big, and he means business. He's no nonsense. And so if you watched the previous episode, you remember that Mark Anthony, he lost, the guy that was called the Genetic Nightmare, and he snapped after he lost because he was like a sore loser, and he took it out on Big Swole. So right away, this second round, you can see the devastation and the damage that lingered from this Mark Anthony. So overall, this episode is awesome. There is one move in this match, but of this event, and I'm not going to spoil it what it is, but you're going to want to be rewinding it. When you see this, it's gonna blow your mind what happens in one of the matches. So definitely want you to check it out. This is good, clean fun, and overall, like we've said before, we're gonna go back to each episode, and we're gonna do a spoiler-free review. So what we're asking you to do is follow the link, listen to our review, and then click on the link, watch the episode, and then you can come back and comment down below and let us know what you thought about the episode and what wrestlers are your favorite guys or girls, or let us know what you thought about the show, and we can start a discussion. And you got any final thoughts, Isaac, before we wrap this one up?
Overall, I'd say it's high quality wrestling with cool wrestlers with a diverse amount of wrestling moves and cool action and fun overall for this show.
Cool. Yep, we highly recommend. And again, like we've said before, even the commercials are fun to watch, and you'll enjoy them as well. And again, this is free. It's family friendly. You'll see in the crowd there's a lot of kids, real young kids too. So this is definitely a show that you can watch with the whole family and have a good old time. So we hope that this video finds you having an amazing day, and we hope that you have a blessed day. Signing out.